That's not a real Big Show.
He's about to choke slam the bejesus out of Hacksaw. And then he's going to issue a challenge to Kevin Greene, who he says has been running his mouth and he's tired of all these football players, blah, blah, blah. So Kevin Greene's going to come out. And, of course, Kevin Greene has been on again, off again with the company for years, usually into something with Mongo or, doing something with Flair as sort of the hometown boys. Cause he's a Hall of Famer, but he's Carolina Panther at the time. So it makes sense if you're going to do something with Flair, you know, in Carolina, you do it with Kevin Greene. And, these guys are going to have a match in 6 days. The Giant here and Kevin Greene. What a cool idea that is, but maybe not an execution for the Giant just to throw his fist up and let Hacksaw fall into it.
Well, if you watch, the infamous Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant match where Andre just brutalized Warrior, that was actually one of the spots where Warrior was going over Andre and Andre just stuck his fist up and punched him right in the groin. And then one time he came by and just punched him right in the face. And Warrior just didn't register, didn't know what to do, just kept going. Sure as hell wasn't going to make a comeback.
So you know what's coming here. It's the big invite for Kevin Greene. We haven't spent a lot of time, you and I, talking about Kevin Greene. Well, how do you think he did?
Kevin Greene, you know, you look at a lot of the athletes that came from outside of the business and came in for whatever reason and had matches. Kevin Greene, I thought, was another one of those guys that didn't embarrass himself.
Right.
Because he's an athlete. If you get a really great athlete like a Lawrence Taylor, a Floyd Mayweather, a Kevin Greene, someone like that is willing to put the time in to learn what to do, then I thought Kevin Greene did a good job for what he was put in there to do. And I remember, you know, I met him when they were training him some point in Atlanta. Super nice guy. But I don't know that the rest of the world really knew who the hell and or cared who he was.
Right.
And does he really look like a threat to a Giant in the ring at that point?
Well, first of all, it's hard to look like a badass in white shorts.
What's wrong with white? If you had a red shirt and a white tie, it'd look cool as shit.
That's what I needed. I was hoping you'd bite on that.
Just saying.
Look,
I'm still mesmerized about the two pirates. Is this a pirate match?
It is. The loser
Scott Putski came out dressed like a pirate. The other one's got the pirate eye patch. Are they battling for a boat?
They're battling for booty. Missy Hyatt. Scotty Riggs. Well, Scotty Riggs ever got on you guys' radar? He had a run here. He was part of the American Males with Buff Bagwell. Then he joins the Flock. He's doing this gimmick, and eventually he's going to wind up leaving here. Pops up in ECW. I think he was pals with Rob Van Dam, does a bit of a feud there, but he may have done some stuff in TNA here or there. I kind of forget, but he never really did anything with you guys. Why wasn't Scotty Riggs on the radar?
I just think that he was just another guy. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. There wasn't anything that really stood out. And I'll say the same thing about Scott Putski, who's in the ring with right now. There wasn't anything over the top unique about either one. Except one's got, Scotty has the Band-Aid on his eye, and good Lord. Are they really fighting over booty?
No, I was just, listen, we're filling time. This is a 3-hour Nitro. They've just gone to 3 hours. They're trying to fill the time. And this is a WCW Saturday night match that's now on, Nitro. By the way, when did you first realize that the, WCW had hired Billy Bob Thornton's character Sling Blade to be a referee? Tell me Scott Dickinson doesn't fucking favor a sling blade. He does.
Oh my God. You're fucking brutal.
Come on. That's funny. Mustard and biscuits.
I like mustard. I like taters.
There you go.
I like taters and mustard.
So
you know who Sling Blade is based on, right?
John Paul Shellnut.
John Paul Shellnut.
Scott Putski got the win. Are you surprised?
Oh, well, hell no, man. He used the Polish hammer. Of course he's going to win.
What was a miss? Why didn't Vince fall in love with Scott Putski? I mean, he's a heritage guy, multi-generation guy, got a good physique.
We tried an awful lot with Scott Putski. You know, Scott, unfortunately, the same thing, connecting with the audience, being able to cut a promo and make you believe other than Polish power. What else was there? And he looked great, looked like $1 million, but just there was no connection, and Scott was playing a part instead of being the part. Same thing. Worst cover ever. Jesus Christ. That was the shits.
I like this critical, Bruce. This is what I thought you'd be saying the whole time.
Well, I'm not going to credit. Some of the shit was decent, but that was the drizzling fucking shits.